What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey. We are down here, girl, to talk about Bell Collective. But I want to go to Starbucks first. I really, really do when I go to Starbucks first. So go ahead and like the video. Thank you all for getting the videos, the likes up to 1,000 on the last 3 videos. It was over 1,000 likes. See, I knew y'all could do it. Thank you. I knew it. I was like, why aren't the people liking the videos? So I showed my kid too. He was like, good, that's good. He was like, yeah, because he said he looked at a video. He says, I have a video that has 60,000 views and like less than 300 likes. So he was looking at that and he was like, that doesn't even make sense. And it's crazy because it's like, it's free. It's free to like the video. But I think, sometimes, I know with YouTube, they save all of your liked videos, and maybe people don't want them, the saved, the liked videos showing up in their history. But you can always make that a private, you can make like the videos that you like private so that anybody, looking at your video, or looking at your channel doesn't see what videos you like. You can make it a private thing. Yeah, so thank you all for, hitting the thumbs up. I'm thankful, okay? So we want to talk about Bell Collective, honey. If you didn't watch it, let me tell you what happened on this last episode, okay? Listen, man, with your little car, your little white car, to watch where you're going, because you might decide that you run the world and won't stop, and then I have to deal with you. Let me go around. I want to go around here. Oh my God! Don't tell me I done got behind a tow truck. So on Bell Collective, the episode was pretty good. I told you about how shady So Gucci is. Didn't I tell y'all how shady she is? Okay, come on. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing, ma'am? What is everyone doing? Oh, girl. I need for everybody to get it together. The J-Dubs are out. Shout out to the J-Dubs. Oh, I know that's right. They set up right in front of the coffee shop. They had their little table, folding table out. Okay, let me see. I'm about to order this a little different. We about to do this a little different.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
Yes, I would like a hot grande. Oat milk latte, please.
I'm sorry, that's a grande oat milk latte?
Uh-huh. And can you add 3 pumps of chai and 2 pumps of brown sugar?
3 pumps of chai. And then how many pumps of brown sugar is that?
3.
Okay.
Oh, 2. Sorry, 2 pumps.
2 pumps of brown sugar. Got it.
Yeah, and can you make that with oat milk?
Okay.
And can you make that extra hot as well?
Extra hot. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. It's going to be $7.05.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So did you see how I ordered that? Somebody in the comments, shout out to you. Somebody in the comment was like, order a latte and then tell them to add the chai and the brown sugar instead of ordering a dirty chai with shots of espresso. And that girl the last time, and shout out to some of y'all who work for Starbucks in the comments talking about espresso is the only way to make something dirty, and everybody knows that. And that woman that day was trying to be funny. Like, girl, what? I knew it. I knew she was trying to be funny because I was like, dirty? What? You saying that has to do with another? No, that's never been that. Girl, shut up. You trying to be funny. You trying to be funny, girl. So I guess we'll talk about a Bell Collective. Okay. So on Bell Collective, okay, this is what I can't stand, right? Okay, so girl, my stuff is falling out. So Gucci is so shady, honey. She's so shady. Okay, hold on. Let me do star. Let me get my stars together. Scan store. Ooh.
You just have the sandwich?
No, the latte.
Matcha latte?
No, it's the oat milk latte with brown sugar and chai.
705.
Thank you. Go ahead and press no thanks for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. So it was a different price. Normally it's $8.35. This one was $7.05. So somebody in the comments, shout out to you in the comments. That said order it this way and just tell them to add. They don't know what the fuck they was doing. I've always said that this is the Starbucks where they do training. Like I feel like it's a place where they do training. I feel like that. I've always felt like that because I feel like everybody in there is like super duper new. Like they always look new. Like I know they might have a high turnover just because of the type of job, but I just always feel like it's somebody new. Like, oh, this is where they train people. This is the location. I don't know, child. Oh shit! I meant to go the other way. So let me taste it because a latte already has. Well, you know how a latte is made. So that if I just add chai and brown sugar, I'm just getting my latte and just adding the pumps. Pump me up, y'all. Okay, did y'all see Aoki down to the Instagram talking about her father? Girl, I told you. The kids will speak, honey. Let the kids get old enough. That's why I always say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The children will speak. The children will speak. She was like, I don't care. I might regret this. I might not be able to work. Like thinking like I'm speaking against my father, who is a very influential person in the music industry, which is why so many people have been quiet about how he moves, right? She even said it. I might not be able to work. My career might be over. I'll just go ahead and be a doctor or something. I guess my career will be over in the entertainment industry. She knows. She knows. She knows that's vile. And can you imagine? This is the thing. Like, this is the thing. When your daughters, yes, your children's sons too, but your daughters specifically grow up and then they actually are able to see through a different lens, like not through the daddy lens, right? But through a different lens on how you mistreated women, how you treat their mother, how you mistreated their mother, how you speak about their mother. They're like, wait a minute. Wait, that's not right. And she's speaking out. She's on her IG live, and you could see him in the comments. He put "love you," but she said you should hear the things that he's said about my mom to me. And then I guess he calls them a house full of bitches. They can't stand it. I know that's probably what they say to the Kardashians. A house full of bitches. Y'all be over there calling them covens and stuff like that. It'd be the men that really hate the fact that there are these women, groups of powerful women who can actually say something to bring their whole world down, their entire world. Remember just the other day when Misa was talking about her child's father, even though the child is 30 years old, damn near 30 years old, but Kimora was like, "What, y'all ready to talk? Y'all ready to talk and speak about these powerful men that we have had relationships with, and we know how they move? We know how they move. Are we ready to talk? Are we talking? What's going on?" And then once the child gets a certain age, if you are not controlling them through money, right? If they're not making their own and they're dependent on dad's money, and or he has some weird ass stipulations in a trust fund, they're gonna start talking. They're gonna start talking. Just wait. If you didn't end up like these kids, did you watch the thing with the Duggars? We'll talk about Bell Collective when I stop, because I have notes. We'll come back and talk about Bell Collective. Did you see the thing with the Duggars? Happy, shiny people, them weirdos. Effing weirdos. I don't care. You had all them damn kids, and the kids are not getting paid. And then y'all had your kids sign over things that they didn't know what they were signing. Like, just using children. Using children in whatever capacity they were able to use children over there with the Duggars. But when the children get old enough, my point is when the children get old enough, they start talking. They just you can't control what comes out of my mouth unless you are controlling me and, like I said, like through money. Like, I'm going to cut you off if you speak about me or tell anybody anything about what goes on in this family. Dirty laundry, airing it out. Aoki's down there with a full understanding that I'm speaking against my father, and he's very powerful. He's so powerful that no one else will speak against him. No one. But I'm his child speaking against him, and he can also ruin my career. And here's what's being said and done. Here's what my dad is doing, what he has done. She's 20. I'm telling you, always just relax. The kids will speak, honey. They will rip the mask off, whatever parental mask you had them wearing for you. Gag ordered because they're minors. They can't really say anything because they depend on you for their survival. As soon as they do not depend on you for their survival, as soon as you untether them codependent relationships that you have with your parents to keep you silent, once they are no longer minors and no longer dependent on you for their survival, they will speak. Period. And they will rip your mask off that you had on for society and for the world and your community. I'm ripping it off. This is how this motherfucker really... Okay, girl, y'all driving too slow. This is how this motherfucker really is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what she was saying about her dad. How he talks to her mother.
Cut off your healthcare. He'll cut off your phone bill out of nowhere. Like, you'll be a minor. Just because you disagree. Or you say, don't call my mom. All these names. And I don't like to have drama. I want to be a peaceful person. There's so much that I want to do in the world on my own, as my own self, but I cannot just let you taunt me about my mother. And if he says one thing and disagrees with me, I will post it all because he does it. I have videos of him saying awful things that no one should have to hear about anyone they know, much less their mother. He has called me names. He has called us all house of bitches, all you fucking cunts. He has called us terrible things.
House of bitches.
All because I wouldn't take his side in a lawsuit. My mom didn't ask me to take her side. She said, you go to school and you do your thing. And, mommy thinks some things, but, it's your... I have a phone. No one stops me from talking to him. I'm 20. I just don't always feel like talking to him. And over, he posts stuff and does stuff. And we all say, please stop. I don't want drama. I love my family. I'm sure we'll all work it out. It's going to be okay. And I don't post anything because I want to have a peaceful family. But this is abusive at this point. And I really feel like my career is over. And it's fine. It's just... and you threatened me with that too. So... maybe my career is over. You know what? I used to work at a refugee camp. I'll do that again. I'll be a doctor. I don't give a fuck. And I can never get a job in entertainment again. But you cannot just abuse your kids behind closed doors and not take accountability. Maybe I'll regret this when I'm older and I wanted to be a model and now I can't be. I don't know. But you don't get to do this. You don't get to do this. I'm sorry. Something tells me deep down that I'm gonna, I'm not gonna regret this. You don't do that. What's wrong? And literally, I have not been able to say anything because he'll cut off your healthcare. He'll cut off your phone bill out of nowhere. Like, you'll be a minor. Just because you...
Girl. That's at part 1. That's from the Jasmine brand. That's at part 1. She was on there running her mouth. I'm sure the rest of the blogs will post it pretty soon. Damn, what happened to her car? I'm sure the rest of the blogs will post the rest of it soon. But yeah, she was going off. Abusive, right? He'll cut off your health care. He'll cut off your insurance. You won't even know it. Abusive. Financially abusive, verbally abusive, threatening her career. This is your dad. Russell motherfucking Simmons, girl. Oh, they shouldn't be doing this in public. Fuck that. Rip his goddamn mask off. Aoki. Okay? Aoki. What's the other one's name? Shit. Rip his mask off. The other one who looks like him. They both look like him. They both look like a mixture of their parents. But, girl, rip his goddamn mask off. And that's what it is. And that's what it is. What you gonna do? You're just gonna threaten my career. She understands her father, who he is, and how powerful he is. That's why nobody else is talking. Because I'm like really waiting for the Me Too movement to just like swirl its way through the music industry. Okay? We know what it is, and we know what happens, and we know what goes on. You just need the people that it happened to speak up. That's all you need. That's it. That's all you need. Don't give a damn how long. Somebody's like, why they wait so long to come out about Bill Cosby? You know, with this new Janice Dickinson and what the other lady's name is, Lily Barber. Lily Barber, I think that's her name. Because they're dropping the statute of limitations in these states. You don't have no statute of limitations. You can accuse this person and call this person out at any time. So this happened in Las Vegas. Las Vegas dropped their statute of limitations. I'm filing a lawsuit. The shirt's too big. It's like really getting on my nerves. I want it to be like this, but it's not. It's just too big. It's okay. It's fine. So that's all I got to say about Aoki and them. It says this generation and airing out private issues on social media. Please find safe people to vent to. The internet might be the safe place for these people to vent to. Have you ever thought about that? Tell the truth and shame the devil. He is the devil. This is terrible. It's been an interesting day for Russell Simmons. Earlier today, his wife Kimora aired him out on IG Live, and now his daughter Aoki is taking her live in tears, crying about how he allegedly treats her mother and sister. He was in the comments apologizing.
For drama, but it's been years. I've been in the drama for years since I was like 15. So yeah, maybe it feels like more drama now, but I've tried, and I just don't think it's fair. that I have to be quiet and I can't sit in. It's ruining my job and I don't get to have a career because it's not fair. All he does is post crazy, out of control stuff, and we all just say, like, God, like, if I respond, it's gonna be worse. If I respond, it's gonna be worse. I just, like, had a tough. And I used to be so close to my dad. You can see that in any picture ever. I was the closest with my dad.
That's when you have to step up,
I have not done
step
anything
back.
to him. Anything he says that we've done is like...
That's when you have to step back. When the closest child to the parent steps away from the parent and no longer fools with the parent, that's when everybody needs to step back and be like, wait a minute, what's up? What happened? What went wrong? Girl, we start seeing them for who they are. You start seeing them for who they are, and you don't like the person. And just because they are your parent or relative, that's literally another person. And another person who makes their own decisions, has their own life, has their own journey, and it's not required for you to be connected to this person, especially if they are this person who goes against or is out of alignment of how you want to be treated. It's out of alignment with how you want to show up. You don't have to maintain these relationships with other people on this earth. They are just another person. Another person. Like I saw the other day, someone posted that clip of Toni Braxton sitting at the table telling her family, if y'all weren't my family, y'all wouldn't be my friends. Like, you wouldn't be my friends. And if you feel like that, like, I wouldn't be cool with this person. If this was just another person, not my mom, not my dad, not my sibling, just another person on the street, the way you show up, I wouldn't be friends with you. I wouldn't be cool with you. I wouldn't choose to be in a relationship with you. And it's the same thing. You could choose to exit a relationship with any of these motherfuckers treating you any kind of way, doing stuff that you don't approve of. Listen to her. I've been wanting to talk, right? I've been wanting to talk. I can't talk at 15. I depend on this man, right? We're close, right? This is my dad. And then you become a woman and they start acting weird. They do. Some of them really, really do. Especially those fathers who have issues, like they're misogynistic, chauvinistic fathers. I'm not talking about fathers who reject that programming and they, love their kids. They love their children. They love their daughters. And when their daughters grow into women, they don't start treating them the way they treat women in society. Right? If you have a misogynistic father, you already probably feel his misogyny as a teenager, but when you become a woman, it's like, then now you see yourself as a woman, and then you see how your father looks at women and how he treats women. Then you're like, ugh. Now I'm looking at you different. And all these women are coming out saying these things about your dad, right? Drew Dixon saying what she said about your father, and you're like, what? My dad, what? But then you get old and you see, like I'm trying to tell people what they are capable of doing to other people. As you sit and watch them do those things, they are absolutely capable of doing that to you. You don't think that the way that women have experienced Russell Simmons is not going to overflow into how he treats his daughters? Girl, come on. Listen.
Like, they didn't call me when I said call. They didn't post a picture of me on Instagram for my birthday. Like, we have done nothing but go to school and stay out of grown folks' business and let them do their legal stuff. And Mom has encouraged that. She's been like, yeah, I mean, y'all are in college. Like, be in college. Don't worry about this over here.
Come on.
And it's my dad, who, if you unblock him for 2 seconds, he starts telling you what a cunt your mother is. And now she's going to jail, and she's an illegal person, and she's the worst, and he can't wait to watch her go to jail and die. And, like, anytime you unblock him for 2 seconds, at one point he lied that he had COVID. And so we called him like, all right, this is serious. Are you okay? And he's like, nah, I just faked that to tell you your mother's a piece of shit. And we're like, all right, good morning. You're 70. Like, grow up. And I never wanted to do this because I was like working so hard just to try and have like my own life and do what I enjoy doing. I just graduated college.
70.
I just got to New York. I might not even have a job now. I don't fucking know. Never baby downfalls, I guess if the name helped you get the job, I help you lose the job. I don't fucking know. But I just like I did.
Oh, poor Aoki.
They're crying about
She said, you're 70, grow up. Like, word. Like, nigga, grow up. And you need to be held accountable for the things and how you've treated other human beings. Like, that's the thing. When you go around, and you have to understand, people can be both. We are all capable of being both. The way that Russell Simmons is capable of being this, meditation, doing all this other stuff and being yogi and all this stuff, you also are capable of the other side of that, because we are all both. All of us. All of us. And if you are in relationship with someone and you don't like the way they treat other people, you can watch them and see how they treat other people. See how how people experience your father. Girl, you got to listen to that. Because while you might see him as daddy, right? He was awful to people. That's why they don't want you airing their dirty laundry. Come on, Aoki, for putting out her dad's Yelp review. I'm telling you how this motherfucker is. House of Bitches. That kind of sent me. House of Bitches is kind of funny to me, because I know when it's families of women, like when the women come together in a family, there are going to be some men in the same family who cannot stand them. Because when women come together, like literally come together and not worry about the image of men in any kind of way, like literally decenter men, they become really powerful, super powerful. And they don't want that. They do not want that. They do not want that. Because not only are you the bringer, co-creator of life, bringing life into this world, now you are decentering them as how you show up. They don't like that. House of Bitches. Yes, like I'm saying, I know they be over there calling them Kardashians. Y'all call them a coven. That's a coven. They're a bunch of witches. Yeah, y'all don't like when women come together and become powerful. Even though they're a bunch of pick-me's over there. I realized that. Y'all been saying that about them. I was like, oh yeah, they are. They are a bunch of pick-me's over there, girl, whatever. Because ain't no way them kids, I'm sorry, I'm getting off on another tangent. Because ain't no way them kids would not have that the attorney's last name. Girl, I wish my kid's last name would be Thompson. Girl, no. You see what's the name called the baby? Robert already. Kardashian. Girl, it's a mess. But anyways, back to Russell Simmons and them. Yeah, the truth is that the children will speak. I always say that to y'all. And it's the truth. We are all going to grow up. All the children, all of your children are going to grow up one day and tell the truth about how they experienced you as a child. And that's going to be like, some parents, they don't want to hear that. He in the comments talking about love you. No, you don't. You don't love me. Get out of my comments. You said you unblock him for 1 second. He's like a fucking child. Grow up. You're 70 years old. Grow the F up. Russell Simmons. Girl, she on the thing crying. She knows her career might be at stake because of how powerful her dad is. But when the children speak, you got to listen. Sorry, you do. Especially when they're just so quickly out. Like she's not waiting until she's 30 years old, until her father is dead, to say, this is how I experienced my father, especially when it came to my mother. This is how he showed up. No, I'm going to talk about you while you alive, so you can hear it. You can hear it. You can hear it. So your human body can hear it. Yeah. You need to listen to this. Grow up. You're 70. How old is Russell Simmons? Girl, it's hilarious. But it's true. I'm glad. I'm glad they're saying stuff. The children will speak. They always do.
Off your phone bill.
Hold on. Let me read some of the comments and then we'll go real quick. Okay. This is so sad. My heart goes out to her. People know about Russell, but unfortunately he still has power. That's the thing. Yeah, so social media took control of everything. No, social media, like again, like with people, it's both. It's both. What are you using it for? Some people use it for good. Some people use it for not being good, not being good, right? For some people, social media has been they've been able to do great things using social media, getting awareness out, people using social media to talk about their experiences so other people can hear their experiences and see these signs and flags when it comes time, like warning people, airing people out. Yeah, I'm about to air you out because you're not about to do this in private. Sorry. No. While everybody thinks you're this great namaste, no, this nigga is a fucking lunatic and he drives me and my family and my sisters crazy. We can't even unblock him for 2 minutes. He up there lying, saying he's sick, and then when we call him, he's calling our mother all kind of see you at next Tuesday. No, y'all need to hear it. We tired of dealing with this shit privately while y'all praise him. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is and how we experience. You may not experience Russell Simmons this way, but I'm his daughter and I experienced him this way, and I'm gonna let the world know while he's still alive. God damn it, shit. Now I'm gonna stay on that. Okay. Shout out to Aoki. You know, if anything happens to her child, we know where to look. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's come back with Bell Collective. All right, peace.